5 players who could possibly win MVP next season. Now, this is all in just my opinion. I really don't know who's going to win MVP next year. I'm telling you, it's going to be tricky next season with all the great talent in the NBA. And there's so many good teams. And it's just the criteria to MVP. We don't really know what it is. Sometimes it's being the best player in the world. Sometimes it's having the number 1 seed. And sometimes it's just impacting winning. So we'll see this season. But coming up at number 5, I have Jokic. Now, I don't think Jokic is going to win any more MVPs, honestly. But I do think he can win just one more, squeeze it in. But right now, I just don't think so because he just won 3 of the last 4. So it's going to be hard. But he is one of those players who you cannot keep out the MVP conversation. So I definitely think Jokic will be back in the MVP conversation. But who knows if he's going to win it, and who knows if the NBA is going to let him get 4 MVPs. At number 4, I have Jason Tatum. Now, Jason Tatum, he hasn't really gotten much love in the MVP races. He's usually like a 5th, 6th, 7th in the MVP votings, and it's not fair to him because he usually has the number 1 seed. But the thing about the other players is they're just kind of better than Tatum, honestly. Not saying Tatum isn't good, but they're just better than Tatum. And they don't have the team that Tatum has. So Tatum being the number 1 seed, yes, it does mean something, but Tatum also has a really good unit. So I don't think Tatum will be winning it either, honestly, but Tatum's definitely 4. At number 3, it was kind of tricky for me. Now, it's between Jaylen Brunson and Shai. Now, the reason I say Jaylen Brunson is just due to the fact that his team got a lot better, and they're going to be a top seed in the Eastern Conference. And there's no way people don't notice how good the Knicks got. And that also could bring Brunson on top for MVP voting. I think this year he came in like 7 or 8. I will have to check. I'll put it on the screen. But he definitely was an MVP candidate this season. So imagine next year when they're actually competing, they have a good unit, and they're like a top seed in the Eastern Conference. So I think Jaylen Brunson for sure, and then Shai is alongside him at 3, just because Shai, he has a good unit as well, and last year he could have won it over Jokic, so it's a big possibility that he can win it. So I definitely see Shai and Jaylen Brunson possibly winning one, who knows. At number 2, I have Giannis. Now, for me, the only thing that stops Giannis from winning the MVP is he has to stay healthy throughout the season. He cannot be injured, then come back, then injured, then come back. It's repetitive at this point. Giannis, he's one of those players who can win the MVP again. He's that good. He's one of those players who puts up like 30 points in a regular season, 10 or 11 rebounds, and then he averages like 5 assists, and then his team is also winning. So I would definitely put Giannis in that conversation, and this season I would not sleep on the Bucks and Giannis at all either. But Giannis can definitely compete for this MVP for sure. And at number 1, I know many people, they're going to come at me for this, but honestly, I just think if this man stays healthy, he can keep winning MVPs back to back to back. And at number 1, I have Joel Embiid. Now, Joel Embiid, over the past couple seasons, he's just been kind of injured. And then the season that he did win it, I don't think he should have won that one. I think that one should have went to Jokic. It's kind of weird. But if he stays healthy, Joel Embiid is definitely going to win a lot of MVPs and possibly an NBA championship. But I think this season is where everything changes, where he's healthy and he's dominated and they compete and actually go all the way. And I think he could possibly bring home an MVP this season as well, too. So definitely Joel Embiid is 1. In my honorable mention, honestly, it wouldn't be LeBron, KD, or Curry because they're done winning those MVP awards. So I'll probably say like Ant right now because Ant is also a young upcoming star and he's the future of the NBA. So they're starting to notice him and he's one of those players that you want to see and one of those players that who can possibly win an MVP. He's that good and he's on a good unit. So why not? So Ant is on my honorable mention for sure. But with that being said, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Get this video to 6 likes and I will drop again. The next video is going to be top 5 point guards of all time. So make sure you guys get this video to 6 likes and I will drop that for y'all. Thank you guys and I'm out.